This is Chris Hume with Truth Out in South Central Los Angeles. I'm standing in the South Central Farm. This is one of the largest working farms in an urban area in the whole country, and it serves as a great model for locally grown, organically grown food. But these people are about to be evicted. So time is running out for these farmers who've been growing their food here for almost 14 years.
This farm is a shining example of what communities should be copying and duplicating again and again rather than destroying. It's just, this is a perfect place. It serves as a park for the community, as a gathering center, as an education center, because there's so many heirloom varieties of vegetables and herbs and fruits that you can't find in other places.
Tenemos alaches, pipicha, bledos, cilantro, papalo, calabacitas, guisoncle, oregano, tomates.
We enjoy preparing a lot of native foods here.
How far away was this food grown from here?
I see about 30 feet.
How many acres is this piece of property behind us?
As far as I know, it's 14 acres.
They have been working this land, I think, close to 14 years now, providing food for over 350 families, and also having a farmer's market on Sundays where they are able to sell organic, fresh produce to the community who could otherwise not have access to this kinds of food.
They show where, from a satellite view, what the garden looks like, and they describe it as two green pair of lungs in the middle of all this concrete. And you feel that as soon as you walk around here and you walk into the middle of this, that's exactly what you feel.
Also, we're in the middle of one of the gnarliest neighborhoods in the city, and this place you feel totally free and safe, and kids run around playing without their parents nervous about them, and it's just a beautiful place.
Llegué hace 6 años a este lugar, a este jardín, ¿cómo se llama? Pues llegué a sembrar mis hortalizas, mis vegetales para mí, para mi familia.
They cleaned up this whole area. They took out the foundation. They prepared it for planting, and then later on somebody tried to change the deal. And so somebody else is the owner, Ralph Horowitz, and he wants to sell the land for $17 or $16 million or something like that.
Why isn't he settling for a $4 million profit?
Well, he decided to come up with, when he found out we had 9 million, all of a sudden he raised the price to 16.
They plan to build a warehouse on this plot of land, which is the largest urban farm in the country. You know, there are 3 vacant warehouses right across the street. There's no need right now for another one.
Well, there's a court order that would allow an eviction to be performed, and the sheriff's department would be the ones doing that. So as soon as they would receive the word, they'd show up and, I guess, do their job.
How many days past the eviction notice are we?
We're about 7 or 8 days past the eviction notice. It was last Tuesday.
So we're literally here day by day, moment by moment. At any point, the sheriff could come in and evict. And we need to raise close to $6 million. And we're raising money every single day. People can go online to www.southcentralfarmers.org or .com and click and donate right online and be a part of making history and saving the largest urban farm in the country.
Y aquí estamos y no nos vamos.
Our goals should be greener, right? Just because if they're not, just out of self-preservation, human beings aren't going to survive if our goals don't become greener.
This is the largest farm, urban farm in the country. So we're standing on something that is extremely unique. And of course there's great smaller farms happening across the country now. It's a movement that's building, but this is iconic.
Well, is there a way to convince Mr. Horowitz to meet halfway and settle with these people so that they can
We've
stay?
been trying. That's what we're hoping. So, maybe he'll pull through and be the hero at the end of the day.
It's only the first step, but the whole idea is grow your food locally, be sustainable, and that's how we can resist this global warming thing.
And that's what I think the issue with global warming is. We're destroying all of the greenery, trees, and deforestation, and we're suffering for it.
In the middle of the city, by the shadow of the steeple, by the fresh gardens, I saw my people, and some were wondering, some were crying, is this land made for you and